Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Grippin and Rippin. As always, I am your host, Dave Wonder, and tonight I am joined by a few of my favorite gentlemen. One I'm just getting to know, one you know as Tim, aka Toy Chase. Unfortunately, tonight, Geeky and Tony are off. Send some good vibes Geeky's way, and Tony just didn't have something to unbox, which I still don't believe, but you know. Anyways, so joining me from Rebel Base, it's Toy Chase. Hi, Tim.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on?
Welcome.
Thank you, man. You got some goodies to open tonight, so
yeah. And then I feel bad. I'm gonna go wide on here. We are joined actually in sound because of some technical difficulties by Duarte Studios. You might know him as the dude that makes a bunch of really cool shit. I will pop that up for y'all to check out. But welcome, dude. Stoked to have you on here.
Thank you.
We'll iron out the technical difficulties later.
I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary right now.
All right, go for it, man.
All right, ready? Let's see if this works.
All right. But yeah, dude makes some incredibly cool shit. As we were Tim and Duarte and I were talking about. Oh, and shit. Yeah. There you are.
All right, there you are. But Dave, you're coming in black screen.
Oh, hold on. Stop cam. Back cam. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. I'm showing up on my end.
It's still black screen.
Yep, your black screen.
Oh, weird. Well, crap. Let's see. Anyways, can you hear me at least?
Yeah, we hear you. It's
all right.
You're definitely coming up a black screen.
Huh.
Everybody on the chat's recognizing, especially Charles. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that.
Let's check it out. But welcome. They know what I look like. It's no big deal. But welcome to the stream, man. Stoked to have you. Long time fan. Probably will be a first time buyer once I don't live in a crater. For the studio. Does that work? I don't. Thanks, Shaggy. Never looked better, Dave.
You match my sweater.
There we go. But yes, welcome. Also, welcome to the COJ. Duarte, in case you don't know, the COJ is the Consortium of Jackasses. When this channel started out, I said, I don't know what to call you, fans, watchers, subscribers, whatever. I said, at the end of the day, we're a group of jackasses talking about toys on the internet. They said it wasn't fancy enough. I said, well, we're a consortium of jackasses, and the COJ was born, hence that lovely pink beanie decor. But welcome to the COJ. Shake's coming in first. We got T.O. Mike. We got Charles Dupree, Sr. We got Fortnite in there. We got Goofballs. We got 3M in there. Phantom Chrome, Mr. Jones, Darth. What up, Darth? Shaggy coming in with those sweet emotes. Legends Collector in there. Nightmare. How's it going, man? Toy Geekosaurus in there. Pendergast. Who else we got? We got Brian W in there. Holy shit. Okay, we got a lot more people than I thought. All right, we got Kevin O'Bing. We got Toy Mirth. There we go. Okay, I think I got caught up. I might still be a black box, but I'm full of love. So welcome. What the hell is behind you, dude?
I got the trees. That's what they say.
That's bad. Are those a plunderling trees?
Actually, these are the final. I guess what I'll be offering to the public, because I did the ones for the plunderling dial that'll be on display at Legion's Con. I did those out of foam, but they take a lot of time because they're hand carved. So I wanted to offer something to the customers that looked good, that was quality, but something that I can, I guess, not mass produce, but produce a lot faster than sitting there and carving by hand. So I came up with 2 separate designs that are cut up into 3 separate pieces, right? So I'm able to glue the 3 pieces together and kind of get it to twist and turn how I want it to. And same thing with this one. I can get it to be a little straighter, a little crooked, the same thing with this one. And then they're weighted, at the bottom. So you put them down, they're not going to fall or move. And, these will be on the website for $95. If you catch me at a show, they'll be on $80 special a piece. So
hell yeah. I have a mighty need. Like I said, I guess because my camera's freaking out, I'm just gonna chill out in the dark now. But
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude. Like I said,
substituted us
way too often. It's all good. But yeah, Charles Dupree says, "Let me get a pound, Duarte." Also, hit that like and subscribe, please do. Oh, what up, Emilio? Damn, people just loving shitting on me. Damn. Anyway, but yeah. So as always, as I was saying before, welcome to Grippin and Rippin. As you all know, this is about freeing those lovely bits of plastic from their pesky cardboard prisons. But tonight we're going to be talking all things because we got some unboxing. We got an amazing dial maker here too. So yeah, we got plenty to talk about. Also, yes, Charles, I have seen the Ninja Turtle vans. Where the hell would I put one right now? Oh, what's up, Damien? How's it going, man?
What's up, D Blake?
Shit, yeah. But yeah, welcome. I guess, what are you guys cracking into tonight? What you guys want to talk about? What you guys want to free from their prisons?
Woo. Oh man, I got some goodies here, and it kind of flows into what Duarte is going to bring to the table as well. I'm going to open up this Casey Jones right here, and we're going to actually show one of these pauldrons that were created by Duarte himself. And I also wanted to kind of blast one of these things right here, because as you see here,
that's
this,
nice.
This was also made, this is also made by Brian, Duarte Studios. And he created a bunch of these where you could get them in different various colors. So you could get that brown, that dark brown, if you like, as well as black. And some come a little shorter, some come a little longer. So you really can like pose them, twist them, however you like, man. They're really incredible.
That's super dope.
Yeah, man. And to just in case we could, now that it's October, we could go there. Let's go. So yeah, we got some goodies, and I got some more Duarte's behind me stuff that we're gonna actually re-show that I've actually showed before, but I'm gonna do it again with the man on. So let's go.
Actually, Duarte, not Duarte. Brian is too nice to curfew. No, I've heard it say both ways, so I was like, I was just going with the way I heard it more often. That's my bad.
Listen, there's, I guess it's like Reese's cup, right? Like, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. In high school and growing up, it was Duarte. It's pronounced Duarte. Like, that's kind of why it fits, right? And because that's what I do, right? I do art, right?
Yeah.
But either one's right, neither one of them are wrong, neither one of them are right. I don't really take it personally. I just explain it that way because people are like, why'd you add an E at the end? And it's like, well, that's the name, but it's broken down phonetically. So however it works, however flows easier for you, bro. I'm easy, man. I'm simple.
All good.
Yeah. Toy Murph, thanks for the shout out. Yeah, man. I try to be the hype man as much as I can, especially when you get things like this. Look at this thing.
Life ain't life without rust in it.
Right.
There it is, man. The man is incredible.
Ooh, nice. Ooh. Duarte, if you're fancy.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Like Target or Target, whatever.
Target.
Oh man,
I think I cheated and broke your rules. Like I popped things out of plastic before.
Oh, dude, you're good.
But yesterday I was actually in one of my ruts where I start getting a little anxiety when I'm like doing stuff and there's no sound, right? Like I'm either music just isn't hitting right or like TV shows are over. So I start going through stuff and then YouTube picks whatever the hell it wants to play. And it picked up on Unparalleled Universe and he's talking about Odious and he's showing off the new head sculpt with the Jason mask. And I was like, oh shit, I'm digging the Friday the 13th vibes, and I'm like, this dude needs like a spiked bat or like a machete or something. So this whole time I've been beating myself over my head because I'm like, I want to make something cool to offer for the Odious Legions Con exclusive, like as an add-on accessory. But up until this point, we didn't really know what Wade was going to do, and now that we do, while he was on the live feed, I found some scrap aluminum that I had, a 1/16, and I literally fabbed up. I manually made a machete. Nice. I did the soft goods belt with the grip for the machete, and you could switch it from right to left. And that's what's going to be the Legions Con exclusive right there. I hand wrapped the handle itself, comes right out. So you got the belt there, right? It'll have different holes in adjustability, right? Because you obviously have the jumpsuit or any kind of thing you want. This can go on the right or the left. If you have two, you can actually put them both so he can dual wield, right? And then I sat there with the file and filed everything down. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
You paid your bill, didn't you? You paid the bill. That's what it was. So it's all, filed down, nice little edge. Dude. Nothing too sharp. I don't want nobody to get hurt, but it is real aluminum and,
That's tight, dude.
Handle hand wrapped and so that's it. Inspiration. When it happens, you just got to go with the flow.
Take it and run. Yeah, dude. That was freaking sick.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian showed me pictures of those earlier, and I was like, "Oh my god, you could really cut yourself with that."
Yeah,
you could. You could. I got to make sure not to sharpen it perfectly because I'll sit there and go into hyper focus, and then by the time I'm done, it's like a razor, and I'm like, well, how the hell did that? Yeah. Nope. No, the liability with that, Jesus. Nope. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh man.
I have one thing to open, and I have one purchase. I was telling Tim before the stream started up. Swung by to my good buddy Drew Brockington's studio today, and we were talking about something that we're working on, which I'll hopefully be able to reveal soon. But I picked up a bunch of muscle men, like a bunch of muscle men. Plus,
cool.
He had these he's like, I don't know what the hell these are. These are Super 7's Masked Republic keshi that they did. So this is Juventud Guerrera. So there's like Juventud, there's Solar, there's Blue Demon, and the cool thing is there's friggin' Tenoblix Jr. in here, which I got to design all the deco hits and stuff for the premium figure that's coming out real soon. Like all the samples are getting into reviewers' hands right now. That's this one apparently. So it's kind of cool. So I'll be digging through that, and then as frequent members of the channel might know, I have a love-hate relationship with the Best Action line. Mainly that I've accidentally exploded 3 of the figures here on the stream. Not on purpose, mind you, but I had to get this. I love Metalhead. Donnie will probably be a giveaway over on the Patreon with some extra goodies, but I had to get my hands on that Metalhead, so I'll be busting into this.
Nice.
So
I dig it. Did you experience the robbery?
What?
Have you experienced the robbery lately? Because your detoffs are looking a little empty.
Oh yeah. So what's wild is literally on, I think, Saturday, I get to blow up that wall, and the studio is going to be expanding. So I have a lot to still empty in here. But so the studio is going to be expanding out. That's why I was saying probably in a month or so. I'll be hitting you up for sure because I have a big Plunderlings display planned. So I'm like, I got to do up some fun stuff. So nice. Pendergast coming in with the Heat Boy Turtles. There was a lot of turtle news, so stay tuned. There'll be some turtle talk coming possibly next Wednesday. So
love me some turtles,
bro. You gotta come on and hang out for turtle talk. You and Geeky would. I wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise.
Did you see my Mesco styled foot soldier that I did?
Yes, I did. I've seen that, and dude, I've been legit because I knew this was happening. I was like, I want to do what you did with the van, and then I'm like, or I could just get him to do that to the van, and I'm just like, ah. Problem with being a customizer, it's like that's a great idea, and it's like, but it's fun to have other people's work in your collection. You know what I mean?
There you
Right.
go.
So
It's
like,
the collecting aspect in it, right? Because you like what you like. It's not that
Yeah.
it's not that it's better or worse. It's like you like a style, and you know, today you want to wear your Nikes, tomorrow you want to wear your Adidas.
right, dude. I got size 16 feet. I can wear Chucks. Like,
God,
This
yeah,
guy's
I got
got land yachts, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man, I
over
got-
here with my Subarus, and this guy's over
Yeah.
here with like Lincoln Continentals.
I got fucking Bigfoot. That's all. Like I got the fucking
Well,
monster
yeah,
truck from the
I'm
80s.
short
Wow.
to begin with, man, but hanging out with Dave over in San Diego, man, like Dave's hovering over me, and I'm just like, hey, man, yeah, get out.
Bro,
No way.
are you
All
like,
right, cool.
are you like the little daughter that doesn't know how to dance, so she steps on the dad's foot and he like moves it for her?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
does it work that way?
Tim and I waltz very. I'm in control, but you know.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you got the shoes. Listen.
Right. It's one of those funny things of like, you know, like everybody's like, oh, Wade's so tall. This guy's so tall. That guy's so tall. I'm like, I'm 6'4". So like, I walk up to these guys. I'm like, hey man, how's it going? They're like, what the fuck? Like, you're the pink beanie guy? I'm like, yeah. How's it going, man? Like, surprise!
Yeah,
You must have been a really good
Kyle's pretty
swimmer.
tall.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, Kyle from
wasn't
Super
I?
7.
Yeah, man,
Kyle's
they're like
pretty
built-in
tall.
supers.
Ooh.
What?
Kyle's up there. Kyle like is what? Like 6'3",
He's
something
tall.
like that. 6'4". Yeah, he's
Yeah,
up
man.
there. Yeah.
He's a tall motherfucker.
When you're under 6 foot, everyone's tall.
Dude, I
5'8",
think
man. 5'8".
The funniest stuff ever was Russ came out to do a show here in Minnesota one time. My buddy who was running the show, I was like, dude, bring out Artemis. That'll be something different that no one else is doing in the state. And Russ came out. I went to pick him up. That was the first time we had met in person, I think. And he was just like, God damn. That's kind of funny. I get popped way too easily for that shit. Oh, we'll need more signs to treat your new show. Oh, dude, we already talked. Like, yeah, there are vast plans, but right now I have to focus on the empty everything, blow up a wall, put in a floor, paint it up, and there we go. I can attest to Dave being able to pick up a whole. Yeah, that's very true. Pendergast came here and I did the like, I don't know about the swamp thing pose, like holding him up. Good times. But yeah. No, dude, pop up what you're playing with. I'm gonna attempt to bust this open and not destroy everything. Just because this packaging always is endlessly frustrating. And there's a bag of something. What was that just fell?
I'm gonna show off this thing by Duarte as well again, because just to give a deeper perspective.
As stated last week, I'm pretty sure I've peed behind that dumpster after a punk show or something. Like,
and if you didn't pee behind that one, I have another one that you definitely peed behind for sure.
Too true.
This actually says Dave was here on the back.
Oh, that's
there it is.
That was during one of his drunken escapades.
Yeah.
Look at the garbage. It actually is like
got dumpster juice on it, you know? It's patented dumpster juice.
Let's show off one of the whiter ones.
Dumpster juice.
Look at that.
And
thing.
You dig it. Link's saying
dig it.
Doc Knock looks so sick. I wonder what Brian can customize for it, dude. Oh, okay. So this is a question for y'all. Did you guys scope out the Mesco booths at San Diego? Because they had Doc Knock's car in the Dio. And
I think I saw it, and it was like a car and like a monster machine or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, what was that happening? Because that was neat. I'm like, I'd be terrified of the price of it, but I saw that thing and just stared for a while.
I can't imagine it would be more than the mech, though.
That's true. Oh, hey. Slacker Hacker says, do you do commissions? Looking to get a diorama made for my Odious figs.
Yes, sir. I most certainly do commissions. All sorts, types, sizes, scales, medium. I do it all. Yeah, just message me. And a lot of the times I'm doing a certain amount of dials currently that, you know, I might not be able to start yours right away, but at least I get you into the schedule. So this way I keep this steady train going of just, you know, producing dials and accessories and all that good stuff. But yeah, I definitely do commissions.
Hell yeah. Real quick off the bat, this is pretty much an identical Donnie to what we got before. Bro. Yep, still exactly the same. Everything just fell out. But he comes with a bevy of accessories that are new. So cool that they made it somewhat unique. But of course, everything just went sliding out, and it's gone.
Carpet monster
look weird.
Carpet monster attack.
Well, that's the whole plan in here. No carpet, hard floors. Gets a little chilly in the winter, but worth it.
What was I opening? The Mesco turtles from they had these little darts that go into one of their like little side, and one of them just flew as I flickered it, and oh my god, it tore the house down just so I could find that little sucker, and I finally got my hands up back on it. But man, the whole time I was like, little
trading card. I will say Best Action has some really good ideas for this using the comic art. You flip it around and you have the figures photographed on the back. Like that's kind of neat. The trading cards that I got with the other ones are long gone just because they fell out and went flying. Thank you, Fortnite. Good luck with the figure not exploding. I did get hands on one of the earlier ones of these at San Diego, and I gotta say it felt a lot more robust than the others. So also this thing has a ton of glow paint on it. It's hard to see, but Tony actually got his in and took a picture. I'll see if I can find it real quick because I don't have a UV light down here, unfortunately, anymore. Oh, there we go.
Well, I gotta say a big shout out to Toy Murph for a little treat that we made. Toy Murph, you are the man. This actually came from him.
Oh shit!
This was like brand spanking new in the box.
Mr. Jones.
So good looking out, Toy Murph. 'Tis the season for a little horror action. Let's go. Let's get a little. Let's see if I can get him to. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. But
also be careful with the briefcase lab because there's a lot of shit that can pop out there. Oh, Brian, I hope that his tank helped you out with your project, says Link.
It definitely did.
Hell yeah. Oh, Link also says, I can't wait for a Mesco shredder. Man, I can. That'd be expensive.
I'm almost done with that one too.
Oh yeah.
I'm not waiting, bro. I got in the works right now. I got 2 more foot soldiers that I'm finishing up because I need to have at least 3. I did Bebop and Rocksteady. I have an April O'Neil that I'm working on. Shredders in the works, and I'm planning to possibly do a Baxter as well for now.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Obviously, everything Mesco style aesthetic, you know, with the clothing and all that good stuff, because you know it has to look the part.
Let's see.
And actually, while I'm sitting here looking at the belt that I made for Odious with the little holder for the machete, I think I'm actually going to make it a little bit longer, add 2 more holes to it, and then put the little bracer on the other side. Because if I make it a little longer, you can double as across the back, and now you got a holder. So I just have to make it a little longer in the front, and we're good to go.
So this is, I don't know if this is Tony's photo or if this is the hype photo, but that's the UV ink that's on there.
That's cool.
Which is like, man, okay, I gotta put this guy out in the sunlight and do some work. But yeah, like I was at San Diego, I was sitting just kind of like trying to figure out because they have had an in package one of these. And I was like, oh, like, how do you convert this? And he has like little wheel shoes with like a full rotating wheel and everything. So I'm hoping I won't break this. There we go. Okay.
That's always the scare, right? So it's like,
Dude, like legitimately, I think it was Spike or Comics, maybe. Someone sent me the Michelangelo, and I always feel bad because I always forget, like the OG Michelangelo that they did, and I went to like swap the head, and it literally ripped the figure in half, and there was like oil in it. Like it was fucking like dripping.
What?
It was so gross. And I was like, aha, don't like that.
Speaking of, I
Uh-oh.
tried this new Italian restaurant the other day. It was called Little Diddly, but they were a little heavy on the oil. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Social media is the devil, I swear. People they make stuff that make me I pee my pants laughing, but they're going to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah. Oh shit, these actually roll too. Has these go in the hand ports. So you can convert them into cart mode essentially.
Oof, these hands are perfect, man. They're soft. They're not like hard at all. So when you change out these hands,
what are they perfect for?
They're actually like, well, just that, when they're hard, you just don't want to deal with that hard plastic, but they're just perfect. And
I hear you.
Mesco just brings it, man. I mean, God, just
they are pretty damn cool.
love
Also,
it.
Damien, check your DMs. Just saying. We got a little extra room on here tonight as compared to what I was thinking. So I'm like, shit. Like let's fill up the cart. So one cool thing that it does come with is he has his blaster hand that you can swap out. And then I guess it's technically another blaster hand, but kind of looks like a torch hand. Like so you could have him welding or something, which would be pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, if you have that, what is it? The Mesco, like the Union 112, that thing comes with like the blowtorch and everything else, and you could also utilize those accessories.
I always love a good set of accessories. Can never have enough of that stuff.
Dude, I was lucky enough to get a hell of a deal on the Super 7 party wagon.
Nice.
And that thing came with, it's fucking huge, but like it also came with a metric shit ton of stuff, which was cool. Like Donnie's toolbox was one of the most fun like extra bits that was in there as far as like something to like add value, It's like, a boombox. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna have, maybe like Mikey would be running around with that. Like, all right, cool. But like the smushed mouser is kind of cool, but it was just like that toolbox was so silly, but I was just like, this just made the friggin' thing worthwhile. Like,
and what was the retail on that thing?
I think it was like $450.
Was it $450?
Maybe more. I worked out a deal with a buddy that I had sold a bunch of stuff to, and I was like, hey, while you're opening up and getting stuff running, like, how about I grab one of these, because it's something that I want, but I don't want to spend that kind of money. And like, I got rid of a lot of stuff to make space for it. So I was like, like it just kind of was a win-win. So it is immense though, to say the least. I'm actually trying to see.
I'm not going to pull these out, but damn, this is like pretty awesome.
Yeah. Be careful, because some of that stuff just falls out.
Yeah. But
that's good.
Super cool. I'm definitely going to put the batteries on another time, but man, there's so much to mess around here.
Retail was $500 for that.
Really?
Or at least that's what it's still up on BBTS.
Really?
If that tells you anything.
In stock?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I know at least 4 shops here in the metro that got theirs in that still have them.
Wow.
Like got them in when they were released, and they are still just chilling on the shelf. There's been more than one occasion where I'm like, hey, maybe I could customize one, and then I'm like, no, that is a large expenditure. So I guess you do this. Rotate the legs. And now you got, oh, you got to add the butt booster. So you pop off. You pop off there.
Butt booster.
Butt booster. All right.
No, he literally has a butt booster with a little spoiler that you plug into his rear. And now you got.
What are we doing again?
Look, he's like, I'm not joking.
And he's got a spoiler.
Spoiler alert! There's a butt booster.
Skabloosh.
Right. I dig it.
You can get him lower to the ground. And they also adjusted the head joint so that it's looking straight forward with the headlamps and stuff.
That's cool. That's creative.
I like it, but it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go put it back to being Metalhead now and not Butt Cannon 5000. Nothing like butt blasters.
D Blake is giving you the robo boo this man, boo this.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Oh, Forden says, does the torch hand double as middle finger? A little bit.
Probably not. Not by design, at least.
Yeah, no. Definitely not by design, but
not by design.
Take off his roller.
Link 860. Yes, I agree with you, bro. Like definitely the Pink Skulls bucks are way better. So just FYI, yes, I'm with you on that one.
Way better than what?
Got him right over there. Got him right over there.
What are you comparing them to?
Well, like, just the buck itself. When it comes to, like, say this guy right here, which is awesome. And the buck actually is really nice, man. I mean, like, it feels like it's like it has that feel, but it's awesome, man. I can't front. This guy looks amazing. I'm gonna take some pretty badass photos. Can't wait.
I swapped out the head on that one. That makes me just happy.
Nice.
Instead of having like the baby doll head that he had. Oh shit! Where'd I put Nightwing? I customized Nightwing last night so that I have like
Odious the tree hugger.
Whoa. Oh shit! Nice. Sorry. Mr. Plunderlings himself just messaged me something. I was like, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's a video. I started watching. I'm like, oh shit.
Say what's up, Ricky. Yeah, so even these, I don't have any of the leaves on these yet, but these are all finished as far as being weighted and stuff. So like I have the figure on the tree right now, and as you can see, it holds balance pretty good with the figure on top, not moving anywhere.
Oh shit! What up, Thomas? How's it going, man? Welcome.
Thomas, what's up, brother?
Hell yeah! It's been a minute since Thomas has been on here. I don't know if I want to put these damn alternate hands on because he's such a pain in the ass. But there you go. Watch it. It'll focus. It works.
It works, yeah, man.
My oldest is going to bed right now, and I hear him fighting.
Fighting the sleep.
Fighting my wife. Just, I want to read. It's like, yeah, good.
How old's your oldest?
8. So, I mean, there are far worse things than to be like, oh no, he wants to read. But it's like, dude, you gotta go to bed. You were up at 5 a.m.
What's great now is actually I have grandkids. So my oldest grandson is 9. So at least I could just give them back to, my kids. Now that I still call them kids, regardless, even though they're in their 30s now. Yeah. Woo. Okay.
Dude, I will always think of my friends. So one of my friends who was a former boss, his kid is my age, and they have kids. So I always kind of razz him because, like, when we're hanging out, if he starts being like, I'm like, easy there, Pappy. Like, you gotta cool it down. You gotta stretch when you're playing with the grandkids. You gotta
I'm a young grandpa.
Don't want you to blow your hip out.
Right? No, again, specifically, I've known this dude for like 12 years. So it's that game of like, okay, I get to razz you a little bit. Like
A little bit.
This is fun. But what the hell is happening? I'm getting noticed from StreamYard. Why? What is StreamYard letting me do?
We're reaching out to you to speak to you about your extended warranty.
Yeah. Shit, not again. But yeah. No, Thomas, this is all going away because I'm gonna explode the studio and expand. So I'm very excited, very excited. Maybe I will take a crack at this Donnie. He is very bright. Also, I looked over where I had the other turtles, and I'm like, oh yeah, right, they're in a tub. That's my bad. That has been the story of the last like week of streams. Is I'm like, oh, I'll grab that figure for nope, I know where the tub is. Like, I'm not going digging. There are many things I am willing to fight, but I'm not willing to dig right now.
Trying to see what other toys I got handy here that I can play with.
Are you? Shaggy says, you so mean, Dave, making fun of people who does that. Oh, hey. The amount of shit I get on this channel. Oh, what? Oh, Ricky said he sent you the video too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I just can't believe you and Ricky, Dave, literally took a journey to get to that bar that night.
Hell yeah, we did. And we did not get stabbed.
Jesus.
Small victories.
Little increments.
Yeah. I look at it this way. We bonded over being like, hey, man, this is kind of sketchy shit. Yeah, it is. All right.
YOLO.
Yeah. I didn't really want to, how you say, F around and find out.
Seems like a smart decision.
Yeah. It's like, I've lived all over this country.
You know what happens when you F around and find out?
I've lived all over this country and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I've seen worse. Like, this is fine. Like, we're good.
We're going to learn today.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That is a very tight-fitting pair of goggles, but...
Looks like he's about to go scuba diving.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be welding goggles. I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, because he comes with a tankless welder.
That's
a
cool.
little nubbin. It's wireless.
It's Bluetooth edition.
Yeah. No, I don't think they've ever welded anything over there. I like that your options with this are, well, you can be welding something, or you have a fucking monkey wrench. Like, I mean, fantastic accessories for a Donnie figure. I feel like the monkey wrench lacks the finesse, though.
I dig that.
No more kids for me. I just borrow my sister's baby and give the baby back. Nice.
Smart. Smart man.
I read that. That cracked me up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Smart man.
They made it so that it fits the diameter of the actual head, so you can tilt it up and it's on there.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Props. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Like, I feel kind of bad that my bar is the toy not exploding, but you know, it works. That's fair, 3M. Good on you for acknowledging that, because I know several people who did not, and they have children now, and it's like, well, what you gonna do? Like,
pretty much, you made your bed.
Yeah.
What type of toys is your son into?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Man, well, turtles. He really likes turtles. He loves Lego.
Ooh, that's
He
a
steals
classic.
he steals plunderlings constantly. Like I have him up in the studio usually, and like he'll come in and be like, "Hey, Dad, how's it going?" I'm like, "It's good." And like these are all like there's no doors on these details, so I keep them off because like I'll reach back and like grab a figure out for reference or something if I'm drawing.
Right.
And like legit, like yeah, he always will steal plunderlings. He's really into Scooby-Doo, so I've been trying to find. There was that like I want to say 5-inch line that came out a couple years ago from Jack Pacific. So I've been trying to find more of the monsters from that, and like shit's expensive. Like, so it's just kind of wild. Oh, speaking of wild, we got a run in. Hello, Dave. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, bud.
What up, guys?
What's
What's
up?
going on?
Welcome. There's Mr. D. Blake Makes, in case you don't know his show.
Lost my earpiece trying to put this on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Dude Retro, it looks insane. Also, damn it.
What's up, my brother? What's going on?
Welcome.
What's up?
Oh, you
Who-
filled your shelves.
Who's this guy with the
Yes.
Who's this guy with the mask on? I don't know that. Oh, who's wait. Oh, it's D Blake.
Yeah, there we go.
D Blake.
There we go.
T Blake. I didn't even recognize you with your mask on.
I know when I got a mask under a mask under a mask.
Ooh, that thing looks like it would hurt to put on.
It's not easy.
Oh, murder mode. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Instant
you
kill
light up.
mode. Yeah, lights up.
So
This was a-
It lets you know when the
Dude,
coffee's ready.
Yeah.
So hot in there, dude.
I was gonna say
This is a gift from Leland, man. Leland hooked me up. Retrospect Customs hooked me up at ToyCon. He was selling it on the table, and I was like, man, I always kind of wanted that. And at the end of the show, he's like, here, you can have it. And no one bought it. I was like, cool, thank you, bro. So,
dude, I contemplated that one a bunch, and I was like, it'd be fun to like repaint that, like do a matte paint job where it looks like
yeah.
just a 1-to-1 sculpt. And I'm like,
Mhm.
oh my God.
It's like
There's
one
a-
of those things like you don't really want, but if someone gives it to you, like that's awesome. Thank you. You know, like
There was a
I'm a-
kid wearing one of those as part of his costume at the show I was at this weekend, and I'm like, how are you
Oh, it's so hot.
alive?
it's so hot in there, man. Needs
That's
to have a band or
dedication.
something.
That's dedication right there.
Right? I'm like,
Yeah.
do you have sponges in there, like just to sop up?
That's
the-
dedication because every time I see something like that or like these people in full cosplay and you know there's sweat and bullets under there, the only thing I could think of is the little kid, I forget his name, the little geeky kid with the glasses from the movie Little Giants, where he's like, I can't see with this thing on, and he's like trying to rip the helmet off his head.
The
Yeah.
annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie, bro. It's a classic.
I
So
think one of
good.
the most insane things I've seen is there was a gal dressed as Asuka from Evangelion, and like it was like latex or something, and like I watched her walk over by the drinking
One of those
fountain, go
bodysuits.
and go
Yeah. Pour the
and it's
sweat out.
just like bloosh, like all the
Yeah.
sweat. I'm like, oh, gnarly. But yeah. Oh damn.
Really seals in the flavor.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, Shaggy. That, like I said,
So do
that
we-
figure set is wild.
This is
What are
pretty
all
cool.
those spires behind you, Bri?
Trees, plunderling palm trees.
They're all
got the
plunderling
blue-
palm trees.
Oh no, the ones back here will end up being
Yeah.
like our evergreen pine kind of thing. And then
Yeah,
this is one of my little exploding effects. Out of the many that I'll be offering different sizes and stuff like that at Legion's Con and having some vehicles blown up and all that good stuff.
Hell yeah.
I know
So
we shouldn't even be talking right now. We should be making stuff for Legion's Con right now. This is
Oh, it's
wasted
it's
time.
cool because this is like a little this is like a little break for me kind of deal. And if I look sleepy, it's probably because I am, because I've been doing like 20-hour days for like the last week. I'm like, Legion's Con is next week. Legion's Con is next week. Keep
I
going.
know.
So like when Legion's Cons
Right.
come, I'm gonna have my whole booth set up and I'm gonna be like this at the booth.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to have one of those little bells that you ring for assistance and it buzzes me like bzz.
Ding, ding. Yeah, gives you a zap. You need a shock collar. I'll bring a shock collar for you and hit the button for service, and it'll zap you back up.
My luck, you'll forget it's in your pocket and you'll sit on it, and I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, Damon, you better have your own room this time, okay, man? So that way you could actually sleep, all right? Because I know.
Oh, I got my own room.
Difficulty. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, I had my own room last year, but Jesser, I had Jurassic Jesse bunk with me last year, and that was fine. I mean, he had his own key. We did our own thing. It was totally fine. I had no problems with it.
Was it prehistoric?
It was interesting. He snores like a dinosaur.
Which one?
All of them.
Brachiosaurus. I don't know.
That just like, yeah, bro. I felt bad, man. Like
I'm all good.
Told me what was going on. I was like, oh, like what's neat too.
I did that on purpose. I get a double because if somebody needs a spot that couldn't get a spot at the show, I'll split it. One night, and that saves us $160. Saves us each some money to spend or whatever. So
even
as long as I'm cool with them.
Right, even if that means you have to sleep with C. Papasaurus for a night, it's fine.
C. Papasaurus.
I know. Well, me and Brian did we did IshCon together, so we actually stayed in the same room. So hopefully I didn't snore too bad, Brian. So
I mean, if you did, I couldn't hear you because when I go to sleep, you can drop a nuke next to me, and I'm not going to hear shit.
Brian puts the beard over his head and just goes right to sleep.
That's it.
I love those muscle men, dude.
I'm like, what?
Those muscle men. I mean, yeah, they remind me like childhood. That's it.
Yeah,
they've been around.
Yeah, they remind me of that 1970s.
So you're trying to tell me, Dave, that you're going to need a muscle sign for your your display,
dude? So okay, legit. So my buddy Drew and I are working on something right now, and I went down. We were talking, and he's like, "Dude, do you want to go through my doubles?" Because like I just put up a bunch of my muscle men that I have since recollected after, shall we say, that my OG ones vanished. And yeah, so like he was like, yeah, here you go. Like, these are just my doubles. Pulls up an ice cream bucket and like sets it down. And I'm like, yeah, these are all the ones I didn't have. So
wow,
he cut me a hell of a deal, but I got one of my favorites back. Yeah.
Oh, the block dude. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that Rubik's?
Yeah, pretty much.
See, you're gonna make me go crazy. Pick up a bag just as big.
What is it? What is a bag? What is a brick of muscle men go for these days?
Dude, like that's the great. Like I will say, Drew is a good brother. He cut me a hell of a deal. But like, there's like at shows and stuff. These are usually like $2 to $5 a piece.
Yeah, a pop. Sure.
Like,
is that mint or is that like stepped on?
And then what?
They're just loose in the bag. Yeah.
I mean, like, so just
chewed on by children.
Then there's
thrown in a Ziploc
like these. I mean, no, sorry. These are what Wade was offering at San Diego. I threw it in there because I'm like, I got to put all these over with the rest of my keshi. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we were talking before the show, and it was like I have so many colors, and I don't have a red one. Wade gave me like every other color. I have like orange, green, purple, what have you. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
There's all kinds.
I got a guy in the UK for whatever reason. He's really into like American football, and he has 36 of the football guys, of the muscle men. Holding the football. That guy with the little horns, and he painted each one of them with each team's logo.
Oh,
and he commissioned me for a little AFC sign, a little NFC sign, an NFL sign, and a muscle sign. And he's got them all set up in like a shot glass display, like shadow box for shot glasses. He's got them all in there, and they're all painted in each team's NFL colors.
That's
like
cool. That's dedication.
I thought that was pretty neat.
SH Figure Arts is doing some of these. Like I think it's SH Figure Arts. They just did King Muscle, and they just did like 2 or 3 that they like remastered, I guess. I don't know what they call it specifically in their company, but like they're really cool. But I'm like, those are $70 a piece, and like these motherfuckers, like I can just line up and just be like, all right. Like, I don't know.
Ultimate Muscle. Is that what they're gonna make? Like based off of Ultimate Muscle, the anime?
Well,
like the cartoon?
Yeah, I mean, Kinnikuman has been around since the 70s. But here, let me see if I can find him.
That's the luchador guy, right?
Yeah, it's like so.
With
There
the
was Kid Muscle, and then there was King Muscle, and yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's one of those things of there's 270 like individuals of these, like of the OG ones.
Mhm.
Like I want to say 270, 280 of those, and I want to say they've done like 16 characters.
They're the original Pokemon.
Right. Here. This is
Pokemon only started with 150.
And now they got
51.
Those also
Those are
remind me
151.
of, what is it, the homies?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
the dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's so
That's
cool.
Pretty sick, actually.
Bro, he's
Like-
got tidy whitey.
I mean, that's what he was. But God damn it, I packed them. I have all the ultimate muscle figures. They're usually in that cube right there. I was like, oh, never mind. They're in a tub.
They're right. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh,
One day.
Link has a question for the mayor. Hey, Tim, did you see all the new Star Wars figure arts? That Han Solo looks amazing.
I did. I got a chance to see those thanks to Robo. Put out video. And man, they're the head sculpts. Han Solo, I like the head sculpts on him as well. Like he's got a little smirk to him. Yeah, man, I'm actually gonna be all in on these, even though I have them all. I have all of those figures in SH Figure Arts, but just the new ones look that much better. So yeah, I gotta have them.
That Han Solo head, legit. I'm like, that looks on par with Corey's work, and that's a big compliment because Corey's shit from Casting Cave like legitimately made me want to collect Star Wars figures. Also, real quick, so this is a character called Buffalo Man, also known as Terra Bull.
Terrible.
Check this out though, SH Figure Arts. Boom.
Oh snap! That's
Chest
pretty...
on them. Wow.
Yeah,
the
that's
leg.
sick.
It's
Yo.
crazy.
The legs are great.
Why did the legs look like you want to just walk up to him and ash your cigarette in them?
Yeah, I don't know. That I don't know, but
That's
it's
so
cool.
weird.
Like again, I like this more. Like this to me has the nostalgia. You
The
know?
transition from the knee to the shin could be a little bit better.
Right? It's
Yeah,
like
it's very
not
New York City
They
trash.
could have
can.
embedded it. Yeah, they could have embedded the knee into that a little bit better.
Yeah, there's a couple of those on the older
Like beveled
figures,
the top.
This was what I can't. Of course, I can't find a date on it.
Yeah, buddy.
That one is not going to load. Okay, never mind.
Well, I'm over here showing one of Duarte's freaking amazing little pieces that added. Just,
The shoulder pauldron.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just adds the extra that this needed really. So this for me, this is just beautiful.
It's icing on the cake. It should have
It
come
is.
with that. It's
Exactly.
so good.
It just goes so well with the turtles. Like perfect, man. Like,
And
I'm
it's
so-
like
I'm so
it's it's stitched like that. The detail on that, you can't see it in pictures. It is like each stitch down the line of that leather. It's ridiculous.
It's yeah. I mean,
Magic.
I've spoken his praise much on this stream in the past as
Mhm.
well, and it's always like, mother trucker, I gotta get some of this dude's shit. Like, I just need to find.
Come to Legions. Come to Legions.
I'm already booked. for a
I wish
show.
I wish Dave could come to Legions. It would have been so good.
I have it on the docket for next year. Already.
Good.
I've been talking with Tony because the trick is the dates for it. I am booked for Twin Cities Con, which is my hometown show. Like it's
Mhm.
the biggest one in the city. And then the week before that, which now I'm kind of debating if I should push it out a week to get some of y'all who are going to Legions Con to come on, because I'll be doing the marathon stream, the bad idea for a good cause. So I will be live on here for 24 hours. So I need as many of my homies as I can get because I slowly descend.
Bathroom breaks. Yeah.
For real. Those are the things.
Successfully, last year I only had one bathroom break the entire time.
There's no way in hell. I have a bathroom break every like 10 minutes. I drink water like a sieve, bro.
Dude, I do as well. But I think the thing is since I'm awake, I'm just burning through it because like there are times where I'm just pacing in here, just like, God damn it, gotta stay awake. Last year, oh Jesus, you got one too. God, now I'm just feeling out of the loop.
When a problem comes
The whip.
along,
It's so good.
You must whip it.
See, somebody gets it.
Oh man, make some 112 Devo hats. There you go.
Well, we're also the Jersey boys here. Literally, like at ToyCon, like Damon, myself, my table, and then Brian right next to me. Literally, the three of us were right next to each other at ToyCon.
Yeah,
with our own tables. Yeah.
So on the docket next year is
Dirty Jersey.
I want to do Legion's
Definitely
Con,
dirty.
and I want to do PowerCon if it's back.
PowerCon's not coming back, dude.
PowerCon.
Now come to Zolocon. Come to Zolocon, dude.
When's Zolocon?
Zolocon is March 1st in PA. It's at the King of Prussia Casino. That's going to be the new PowerCon. You've got
really cool.
Savage Crucible. You got Savage Crucible. You got Animalers Spiro coming. You've got Four Horsemen going to be there. Frazetta's there. Who's that? Steranko's going to be there. So he's building it, and it's gonna become the new PowerCon. Because think about it, if PowerCon was coming back next year, they would have announced it so people could prepare and get their rooms ready and everything else. All the big shows have been announced next year. PowerCon has not been announced. There's no way it's going to be on for next year.
You ever been
maybe
to
26?
What?
That was just this past weekend. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that at Joe Fest.
I've heard amazing things. Joe Fest, I really want to go to. Assembly Required is just down south of me in Iowa. I hit up the Kane County Toy Show, which is, I know, a different vibe than that. But yeah, those have been the big ones. And then Narc's been trying to get me down to DFW to do Retrofest, and I kind of want. I got
a double room for Zolocon too. You could bunk if you want. Crash.
Legit right now, I got to figure out because. So this year I will end the year at doing 27 or 26 shows. So
wow,
for those,
we might have to talk, Damien.
Oh, you want a bunk for Zolo?
I'm kicking around the idea of doing Zolocon, like actually not just attending, but actually going to like setting up at the show.
The big spoon.
This is the one. This dude, I'm telling you, of all the shows, I do a lot of shows a year.
Mm-hmm.
Zolo, the Winter Zolocon is by far the best show I do of the year. I do the most sales in that Zolocon, the winter show, not the summer show, but the winter show out of all year. Better than Legion's Con, better than any other show I do throughout the year.
Really?
Slacker Hacker has a question for you Jersey boys. So since you're from Jersey, has anyone ate at Chris's Red Hots? It's a hot dog place.
I've heard of it. I've never been. I've seen the red hot dogs. They're not appetizing looking.
They're very red.
So like, I'm just gonna answer it in the nicest way possible. I don't eat hot dogs, so
there you go.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't get me wrong. I like hot dogs, but there's a couple of places in Jersey that I've gone to, but Chris's I haven't yet. But there's a few that I have been.
Real quick, I got to throw it over to some lovely bean footage because it's tradition here at the top of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Too hot to handle, and too cold. So here we go.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
There it is.
Never gets old. Not one, not two, but 3.
If I'm being honest, the only thing that stuck out to me from that entire video was the one dude that walked in whose forehead looked like it started on someone else's head because it was like up here. It was like a sniper's dream. That stuck out like a sore thumb. I'm like,
so the funny thing is so Enhancement Talent is my buddy Matt and his wife Danny's gear business that they no longer have, but he made this commercial when I started the channel, and it's become so ingrained in the channel that they don't even do like Enhancement Talent closed their doors like 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
But like I still run the ad because people are like, run the goddamn ad. It's like, okay, I will.
It's good.
It's awesome.
Also,
good.
it's just fun.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty
done
sick.
surprisingly well. But
I did it.
I gotta say, like, props to loyal subjects. This and the Donnie. This Donnie is infinitely better than my other Donatello. Like, he is solid. That fucking A. All right. I don't know if they made a believer out of me, but that definitely am way more stoked about these than I thought I would be.
I started getting rid of all my turtle stuff because I'm like, yo, Mesco turtles, those are my turtles now. Like, I love these things. They're amazing. And then Joy Toy had to come and fuck everything up and drop their turtles. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get them. They're not that expensive. I could probably make a cool little play set for them because, you know, they're small and it works. And then it's like, oh, Bebop and Rocksteady. And I'm like, you mother. And then it's like Shredder and the Foot Soldiers. And I'm like, great, I just spent $500 on 18 scale figures. Like, great.
Yeah. Enjoy Toy, man. Like, I admittedly, the turtles have shipped. They are on their way here. And I'm like, all right, I just need to take a look at them. And I already have, like, the rest that are available so far on pre-order through BBTS. But I'm like,
Who'd you order through for the turtles?
I ordered them through David's Toys. It's an overseas company, but my buddy Shawnee orders through them all the time. So he was like, dude, try this out. And there was like a 30% off thing for it. So it ended up being cheaper with shipping for me to order through there than any of the other domestic sites that I've tried.
I forgot where I ordered from. It was definitely an overseas site. So I think J-Shot was the one that gave me the link to it, but I haven't gotten any messages.
I know, forgive it. Trev is giving a quick shout out. Hey, it's Legion Con the preview here. Trevor, I won't be joining you this year. I'm booked at the Twin Cities Con here in the cities. It's the biggest show of the year here in the cities. So I will be here. And actually, it's going to be dope. My buddy Nerdy and Chaz Raps are releasing an EP that I'm doing artwork for. So we're doing a release party at my booth. On top of that, my buddy and business partner and brother from another mother, Samir Barrett, the other half of Mindwave Comics, is coming into town from LA. This will be the first time that Mindwave Comics is tabling together in 5 years because he has been working for Disney on Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So he finally, with everything going on in the animation industry, he can kind of pull back a little bit. He's going to come out, hang out. The boys get to see their Uncle Samir for a couple days, which is going to be dope. But like I said earlier, it is on the docket for next year. Like it is actively on the radar. So, and Thomas, no worries. I got you. Just dropping this real quick. Yeah, because my goodness, Legion's Con, like, this is the weird thing is I just got back from SuperCon down in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and that is, for lack of a better term, I always call it like the comics family reunion. Like I go down there and hang out with like Hester and Gapster and like a bunch of like my comic buddies that I only get to see a couple times a year, and it's like the staff there is like family. Like it's always this really close thing that it's going on to its 10th year next year, so it's been a tradition. And I'm like, Legion's Con sounds like fucking that, but for this, because
it's more than just Legions.
Oh, I know. No, and I, like I said since day one, when people were like, dude, Legion's Con, I'm like, I fucking get it. Like, I went to Powercon and people were like, well, you don't really collect Motu. I'm like, I like Motu, but I'm not going because of that.
Right.
Like, I was going just to be
and they're not even there anymore. So
yeah, no, and that was
right.
That was the show that made me go, I don't know if I want to collect Mythic Legions because pulls out at that show. But there was like legit getting to meet and like hang out with so many people that I've been friends with digitally for so long.
Yep.
Super dope. Dan Larson, indeed, it's all motherfuckers. I stay with love. Like standing side by side with him. Like,
yeah, Dan's a giant, man. He really is. It's crazy how tall Dan is.
He and I were joking around that we should go over and pester Robo just by holding shit above his head and being like, jump for it. But again, with love.
Respectfully.
Yes, respectfully. But yeah, that was such a genuinely fun show of just, again, getting to connect with so many people and just talk and hang out, and then San Diego going to that party, man. Like, it's always been that weird thing because I'm this like weird Midwestern kid, like, and everybody else is like Jersey, LA. It's like, what the fuck? Like, everybody's on the coasts, and there's not a lot of folks in the Midwest. I mean, there's Danny and there's Kyle and a couple others, but I get to see them a couple times a year. But it was fun going out, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing of feeling like an outsider, and then like, fuck, at that party, people were coming up, Dave Wonder. I'm like, yes.
You rang.
I'm like, is it the beanie? It's the beanie. That's my bad. So it's a good hallmark. It's a funny idea where Dave, you could tease Robo with a flocked figure above his head. No, I would not do that. If anything, I would just like hold it out and be like, and just chase him with it. Joy Toy is very passable for me as the price doesn't justify what you'd be getting, which is also why I can't spend money on anything from Jack specific.
Very passable as a price to. I don't know, man. I think that just comes down to a personal
like
opinion.
the Simpsons figures.
I think Joy Toy is definitely you get what you pay for, and it shows in the quality because you don't necessarily hear too many horror stories about QC issues. Not saying they don't exist, because I don't know of a company that doesn't have QC issues, right? Yeah. They're all imperfect in one way or another, but I don't ever really hear any kind of negativity from Joy Toy other than the price isn't what people want it to be, which I understand. I mean, some things, we value things differently, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that it sucks or that it's too expensive, but I, for example, don't want to spend $100+ on one 1/18 scale figure. I barely want to spend that on a 12 scale figure, but I do. There's a company called Mesco. Hello, everything's like $100+, but you like what you like,
My buddy Sean goes by Action Figure Feast on on Instagram, and like he is a huge Warhammer collector. And like, here, I'm gonna pop up.
Dude, the Joy Toy Warhammer stuff is like amazing.
He has some of the most cinematic shit like set up in his basement, and it is one of my favorite things because like you know when people get like they get into a line, like this dude went fucking hard on that shit.
And Joy Toy too, bro. God damn, yeah, he's got thousands of dollars. I think I might have asked the Amazing this question, so I believe it was him. I asked him in person. I said, because he's a big Warhammer fan too, and I know he collects the Joy Toy stuff. And I said to him, if I wanted to get into it right now and I wanted to just get one of everything, like, and he said that the one that had the most is obviously the blue ones, right?
Yeah,
the Space Marines, that they have the most of every whatever. So he's like, right now, if you wanted to get everything that they make, you're about $3,500. And I'm like, wow, oh yeah, that's nuts, dude. That's a lot of stuff too.
It is, but it's a lot of stuff. I will say that it's a weird thing to say that it's the economy of space that you get with it, like a super high quality figure. Yes. And it doesn't take up a lot of space like that. I have one, actually, courtesy of Brio. I know you're going to catch this on the replay, Brio, so I love you, but I hate you because he convinced me to get what's called a salamander, which is basically the green Space Marines. And then I dumped a turtle head on it, and I was like, haha, Ninja Turtle Joy Toy, waka waka, because he did that and dumped the Rebel Tech heads on a bunch of salamanders and like tricked out a vehicle and shit from Joy Toy. And I'm like, man, Joy Toy Turtles, what a concept. And it was like 3 months later, Joy Toy Turtles. Like, you got me. I don't.
So when do yours come in?
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Please hold while we connect your call. Your call is very important.
It was in customs as of yesterday.
It's coming in that mailbox right there, so be careful.
Yeah. Oh my god, it comes into that mailbox. I don't know if I want to grab it out. I'm just throwing it out there.
You might need a tetanus shot after you handle that box.
Don't worry, I know that I'm up to date on that. Which I am a klutz.
My Wall XD comes tomorrow. I just remembered.
Ooh, would you get painted or non-painted?
Painted. I got 2 of them. So yeah.
I
was going to get unpainted, but I just don't have time for that.
Yeah, Mike was just like working extra overtime to get those painted and everything else. And one of our boys even went out there macho.
Oh, we know what that looks like.
It is It is inbound in customs currently.
Nice.
Inbound
So
and
I'm
customs. So it
guessing
technically
probably-
hasn't made the States yet. It's customs on that
I
side.
guess not. I thought it was in customs here, but I checked it at about 1 o'clock this morning because I was like, hey, I got an email. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the anti-ox Spidey?
Yep, with
That
Takara Tony's arms,
That's cool. Shit.
right? So good. The arms really just sell it, dude.
Such a also don't collect grip, dude. I can't forget that he collects Warhammer. Tony and I are gonna actually start a little like mini documentary about making his basement into his collection space, because he has my old like sectional couch with like a queen size or full size mattress in like the L section, and it is just covered in like Joy Toy, Mesco's, imports, and I'm like, that's a lot of money sitting on a mattress, and not in a fun life affirming way.
Most people put their money under the mattress.
Yeah. So so like I was talking with him, and like we're gonna actually try and document like making it into a collecting space and making it where he can display everything, or like also
That's fun.
kind of call his collection. So that's what's happening after. Oh, the company that I got it from was David Toys, is where I ordered it, and they actually already have Shredder and the Foot Soldiers up for pre-order on the.
David's doing something right.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I didn't think those were going to be shipping until like November. To be quite
That's
honest,
supposedly what they said. Technically, that they would be shipping. We would be supposedly be getting them in November at some point, and then all of them actually, technically, Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady all say November as well.
Which is one of those things of like, goddamn, like.
I mean, I'm ready for it,
dude. I looked at it because I was like, okay, so they have right now over on David Toys, and not sponsored or anything, just throwing that out there because I had a bunch of people ask me when I showed off a shop last time. But they have it for $123.90 for Shredder and the Foot Clan, which is the 2 foot ninjas. So it's
early
all three
bird
of them
discount.
together. But yeah, save extra $5 to check out new pre-order item. So I mean, it's kind of wild. Like you can end up with a pretty good deal. But again, my brain's kind of telling me like, okay, I'm gonna wait until I get the turtles in hand before I go hog. Also, I love that these look like the foot soldiers from Last Ronin.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
I think that design's just fun. But yeah.
So I think it's safe to say that I'm going to be
oh, there we go.
Creating an entire mini world.
Dude, I legitimately, there's part of me that's just like, I have these shelves that I kind of have jerry rigged up here with like reference books and stuff, and I'm like, man, I could make that top shelf up there, like, which right now just has kind of my odds and ends up there. I'm like, I could make that into a turtle display. Like, that's friggin' nuts to me, because it is 6 inches from the board to the ceiling. So I'm like,
just squeeze them up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
well, I like the idea of them being up there and like it having a little spotlight on it, and it being something that I like. Whenever I go into spaces, I always appreciate when there's something everywhere, like there's something for your eye to catch. Like in here, well, before I started disassembling, I have those 12-inch scale pit droids from Hasbro back in the day, and I have 12 of them that are hidden throughout this studio space. Nice. And there's only 2 that are really like, if you're not paying attention, like if you're just kind of walking and you go, oh, there they are. But there's 2 up there. There used to be 5 of them integrated into the 1/6 scale display. There's still 1 up there, and he's holding Baby Groot. I have 1 peering through the Point Dread edition on my Castle Grayskull that's back here. I just have him like poking his eye through it. I don't know. Oh, Trevor says, tempted by those turtles, but I'm happy with Rage, Fury, whatever Toys versions. Fair enough.
Yeah, they look nice too. I've seen them in person at my buddy's house, and they're cool. But I don't have the space, man. And the space that I do have, it gets taken up real quick by diorama and diorama foam and accessories and pieces and inventory, and yeah.
I have the Donnie and Leo. I have Mikey on pre-order. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the brothers. I'm gonna see where it's at. And then the former Memory Toys, now Mida Toys, announced their like Freddie Williams looking turtles this week. And I'm like, oh shit, how tall are those? Like, because those look like they would fit in with like everything, and are like a weirdly, I don't know, for some odd reason that's like a weird like mind's eye thing for me. Like as soon as I saw them, like, oh shit, I've drawn those turtles. Like that's how I draw the turtle.
That's awesome.
And it hit it.
Still-
Here's the shocker though. It hit me because I was staring at those and I'm like, would those replace my Mescos? Because I have the Mesco quartet, but I also have the OG NECAs. Like I have the all red bands, I have the black and whites, I have the bootlegs with the multicolored bandanas, and I'm like, I kind of like those for for what they are. And the Mesco turtles, they're fucking going for insane money on the aftermarket. So I'm like, well,
Yeah, they
do
are.
that, pay for all my lighting in the studio. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. They're really cool.
Pay for all your
The-
lighting.
The OG turtles are
Priorities.
amazing, but the movie ones were like my favorites for the
Oh,
longest.
dude, hell yeah!
Yeah,
They're all
the 1990 version like movie. Oh my god, I still love
That's
them,
what I have
and
all
they're
over
still
there.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
and I've
God.
seen your collection, Damon, and it's like wow, I love it. But when Mesco revealed those, like that first one, oh my god, like I love them to death. I got the box behind me,
Oh,
but
you know what?
they're displayed right over here, and I love them.
So there's the lit up portion of the turtle shelf, and then I already removed the LEDs up there, but I made diodes for like these two, and I took off the lights to there because I literally have to disassemble all of this in the next 3 days.
Oof.
But yeah, so
So right, Dave,
like-
you
I
are
like turtles.
one of us.
Yeah.
One of us.
I love them. Like, oh, and also there's this is how I integrated in there's Castle Grayskull chilling back there. But yeah, these are the only shelves that get to stay up in here. It's my animated shelf. A bunch of the stuff fell, unfortunately, but yeah. Woo.
Man, I really wish you were coming to Legions this year, because this is gonna be a special year with people that are showing up, with Wade on Parallel, with everybody that's gonna be there, especially
Oh, it's gonna be
these two
dope.
guys, which I'm gonna be also working a couple of tables, but mainly at Brian's as well. And man, like it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. I mean, you got Trevor, of course. Like, yeah, he's the ambassador to that whole crew over there. But
Hell
let
yeah.
me tell you, man, we have a good time too. Right after like the show's over, we hang out in the lobby and we're hanging out amongst each other. Yeah, it's
time.
such an amazing time.
Oh, dude, like I said, it's not for lack of wanting to be there. That's for damn sure. Oh damn. Yep, buddy. Yeah, it's that really weird thing of I am horrified that I have to take everything apart, and I'm excited to set everything back up. But it's also like, oh man, I think there's going to be a lot of this stuff that doesn't, like, it's not going to come back out of the tubs. It's going to stay in the tubs and get sold.
That's when I moved. I was unpacking for this house here, and then as I'm unpacking things, I'm like, do I really need this? No, I don't really need this. Do I really need this? No, I don't. And I got 3 boxes worth of stuff to sell.
Dude, so far, because I also collect 1/6 scale stuff. So with 1/6 scale and all that, like that's all that's left up here is 1/6 scale stuff, where it's I got to put stuff back in the box. And yeah, so far since doing this, and purging a couple other like little collections and stuff like that, it's like I think I have like 6 totes of just stuff to unload, and it's like, oh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for what this is going to.
I don't envy you at all, my friend.
Yeah,
Not even
it's
a little bit.
It's gonna be a time, but like, there's also some like rando. Like, okay, I have a couple things in box. Like, I'm not an inbox collector by any stretch of the imagination, but it started off because this dude walked into the comic shop I do social media stuff for, and he unloaded all of the major vehicles from the Spider-Man animated series in box, sealed.
Oh, wow.
And I, years prior, when Ollie was, when my oldest was, I want to say he was like a year old, I was in a bidding war for an inbox Daily Bugle set from that, and I lost. Yet somehow it got shipped to me, and I messaged the guy and I was like, "Hey man, I don't know how you got my address. I lost. I can ship this back to you." He's like, I'd be losing money at that point. Just fucking keep it. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
okay. So
what about the winning bidder? Like, I'd be pissed.
Well, no, and that's the thing. I don't know if that was when you could still retract your bid or something, and because I didn't get charged.
Yeah.
But the thing was that I had that. I'm like, cool. Like, I'm gonna give this to my son when he's older, and so like I started accumulating like loose Toy Biz dudes, and I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And then like I showed him the cartoon, and he didn't give a shit. So I was like, So and then those came in. So I had this Tri-Spider Slayer from a show. I got the Pumpkin Bomber, like the big Hobgoblin Wing Bomber rather. And then last year at Powercon, stopping by and oh my god, why did I just blank on his name? Now I feel like a total
Pixel Dan?
No, at toy department.
Oh,
I feel like a total ass. Anyways, I swung by and they had the Crime Central playset in box. I've never even seen like more than half the shell, like, and it was super affordable. So I ended up grabbing it, and that's like literally every major playset and vehicle from the Spider-Man animated series in box. So I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out a way to display those. So, because yeah. And then I also, well, here, I'll grab this. You want a deep cut on turtles, man? I'll show you a deep cut on turtles.
It better not be one of those skateboards that Brian makes.
No.
Damon, I need one of those odious like signs, but that thick one that you made for him as well. Like, oh my god, I need one of those. Ooh, that's
damn, the edge sketch.
The Mutant Maker.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what I call
That
it.
is cool. All complete
with the clay. Yeah.
Still in box. But
nice. This
is the rando thing. This is Mr. Tweedy's chicken pie thrower.
That's amazing.
That's funny because I think that's like the same base that they use for Baxter's little weapon thingy. That
yeah,
it looks very similar.
Yeah, this is the pizza trucker.
That's the turtle shooter. Yeah, the pizza shooter.
Through and through. Like, it's that funny thing of like I found it randomly when I was
reuse, repaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, and like, so my wife loves Aardman. Like Wallace and Gromit is one of her favorite things in this world. And so I saw it and I was like, ha, I'm going to grab that for her. And I showed it to her and she's like,
what am I going to do with that?
What? Why? And I'm just like, never mind. So
just put it in the basement.
It stays with the turtle display now. Oh, Forgiven says, yeah, Dave, we'll have to figure out that Spider-Man animated display with Mondo figures. Oh, yeah, don't fucking get me started on that. I already know I'm doomed. I'm excited, though, because that line just oh god dang Damien.
Yeah, Damon, that looks great.
Ooh-wee.
Tony's killing it, bro. He's always coming up with something to add to whether
he gives you so many arms for like $20.
Dude, yeah.
Jesus. What up, Chef? How's it going, bud? Jim Brown says, Also play I Spy with Dave's Mouser collection. Yeah, I have a Mouser problem. That's not a problem, but there's a lot of them. That was when. So, do any of you collect the Super 7 turtle line?
I don't.
I'm familiar, but no, I stick to the movie turtles only.
All turtles are my turtles, minus Rise. They're just not my life. But a beautiful animation. It's not my seed.
They'll be yours again soon.
But yeah, but the thing is that the Mousers went down to, I think it was like $13. I think down for like.
I saw, and on Big Bad Toy Store had a big discount on them too.
Holy shit! So I have almost 100 Super 7 Mousers.
God,
because of people sending me stuff in the mail, and like the COJ provides in a big way. Like there was maybe it was Kai Plus, I don't remember. Someone sent me 4 5-packs in the mail. That is 20 Mousers. God, and like legit where I have Hatosaurus Rex up there, I've been working on that figure for shows. That's where my Super 7 display usually is. So I just have mousers on everything, just getting absolutely mowed down by people. Like I have Crocker from Furay Planet.
Yeah.
I have him like chomping on one. I have one like clamped on his arm. Like I have Slash just going like this with his weapons up, and they're clamped on. Yeah, that fucking figure.
There you go.
I'm gonna order I'm trying to see if I can get the other one either on discount or wait till it comes down a little bit. But the other color variant, it's like that aqua bluish green.
I got him right over there in my 2012 display.
Because that one, I do some soft goods on that, a little repaint and shit, and that's the perfect Crocker, for Mesco to fit the aesthetic, Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, hell yeah, Rob, right on. Oh no, Chev, I hope you I hope it works out, man. Send some good vibes your way, dude. Oh, damn. Phantom Crow says, reminds me, I saw the new TMNT shipper at Walmart with the all-new Turtle figures, School Raft, Mikey, Pigeon Pete. Man, I need the new mutants for Ollie. He's still digging that.
Do you guys remember to switch your calendar over to October?
Let me tell you, that's one of the first things I grabbed off of Trevor's table other than the T-shirts. But yeah, man, Trevor killed it with that calendar.
I gotta get this year's at Legion's Con. I gotta get 2025.
Dude, I ended up cutting a couple of those pages out because my son is really, really fascinated by some of the lore and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's just starting in on the Hobbit, and so like fantasy stuff is kind of like new and exciting. So yeah, I have a couple of Trevor's picks that I cut out and like he has up on his wall and stuff, and it's like
that's awesome. So, I remember, isn't it cool? Like when we were kids, like my wall was full of like skateboarders and rollerbladers and like Elle McPherson and Kathy Ireland, and now like, our kids are like putting up like toy photographers.
Yeah,
yeah. Great.
He has. I'm trying to remember what he has. He has 3 shots up, and then he has an Aquabats poster, a Mario poster. Again, he's 8, so
yeah,
haven't gotten to Kathy Ireland yet.
No,
those were from the Sports Illustrated, like freaking Kathy Ireland and all that. Like, yeah.
Those
freaking memories.
Oh, Kathy Ireland, Elle McPherson,
yeah,
Carmen Electra, Jenny McCarthy.
I remember the names well.
Yes.
Brian, you need to show your Bebop and Rocksteady, man, that are like one of a kind.
Like, where is he going with this?
They're one of a kind.
You to show my what?
Yeah, your Bebop and Rocksteady. Whip it out.
Hold on.
Let's see that Bebop.
Please hold. I'll go
see
get the box.
Bebop.
In the other room.
I was gonna say, do you need me to pull it up on your socials? I can pull it up on the socials too, if that's easier.
Oh, no, I got him in the other room. I'll go get him. I'll stretch my legs anyways because I gotta go use the little boys' room. So we're gonna pause this cam. I'll be right back.
All right.
Perfect time.
I'll be right back.
I have the Marvel swimsuit posters.
Yeah, man, Rogue and Jean Grey, the Jim Lee. I still have that comic book somewhere.
Yep, I definitely have it. Anyways, also. I do have to go give a quick shout out because I'll plug it at the end of the stream too. Tomorrow night is going to be a spotlight on indie toy creators. The crew from 9 to 5 Warriors and Monstro.
Oh, nice.
On here.
Brandon.
Yeah, it's going to be super
and
fun.
Dave.
I'm really
Dave is on Sentinels tonight. Yeah, that's awesome.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. Tony and I are going to be talking shop with them. And plugging the living daylights. I know Monstros is up there. They're funded, which is great.
They funded, yeah, that's great.
Let's get 9 to 5 over it. Let's get them across the line for wave 2 because that wave looks sick.
That's gonna be a fun stream too. Dave,
they're so cool, but
wild,
just
man.
I can't do it.
I know. He's been on here before.
Dave's so crazy. I love him to death. And what is it? And Brandon is like a homie. I actually, when I flew out to DesignerCon, I brought him the diorama that actually Brian made and got it to him and right on time. He picked me up at the airport and we drove over to DesignerCon together, and then we were able to hang out for like a while out there. So,
dude, I'm
great guy.
Super stoked to talk shop. I have one of the 9 to 5 Warriors that I have on pre-order that I don't know why it hasn't gone into my pile of loot. I'm just lucky like that. Because it's like it says in stock, but it hasn't gone into my pile of loot yet. So I'm like, hello. Like, it was the same thing with that Wolverine or the Logan Sabretooth 2-pack. Like, everybody's like, I've had this for months. I'm like, yeah, mine hasn't hit my pile of loot yet. It says it's in stock, but it just went in like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, okay. Oh, my brother and I had dinosaur posters on our wall when we were growing up. Hell yeah. I definitely had it was the Burger King Ninja Turtles poster up on my wall. Like, it is the most cheesy looking, like, piece of shit looking poster. Like, looking back at it now, where it's just like, oh, what in the bootleg control art is this? But I loved it. I still love it.
I have these Spider-Man blacklight posters. They're like, remember blacklight posters when they were like felt, right?
Yes, yeah.
I have a Spider-Man. I have Venom with the transitioning face, and then I also have a Green Goblin. And I looked them up, and those posters go for like $300 a piece right now.
Dude, you want to see the beauty that sat upon my wall? You ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think you're ready for this. This came in a 2-pack with a Mace poster. That's MA #E.
Yeah, Mace. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
This was the hotness. I definitely had this up on my wall. It was actually on the back of my door, because I figured out that I could switch. There was a tchotchke cabinet like in my room that was like built into the wall when we moved in, and you could put 2 bulbs in the display. So I put one in that was normal, and then the other one was just slightly off. Like, so I could go like this and basically like push it up into the ballast, and then I'd have a black light on it. I mean,
oh, nice.
I had the Sarah Michelle Gellar Buffy Rolling Stones poster. Nice. Hey, JB, how's it going, bud?
Josh Brown.
Josh.
Welcome.
Josh Brown will be inhabiting a corner of my table at Legion's Con.
Hell yeah. I'm just going to pull up Legion's Con website because
we couldn't get him in, so I said, since Odious was coming now and not going to be at my table, I gave my corner real estate to Josh.
Fair.
Yeah.
Jim Brown, the Mace poster I actually bequeathed to a friend back in the day, that I have no idea if he still has it.
You know what I had back in those days that was exactly like that, but it was the Universal monsters, literally like Frankenstein, Dracula. I had all of those on my wall, but we're talking the 70s. But yeah, I had them back on that wall. What's up, Josh? Oh man, I can't wait to see Josh. It'll be the first time I actually get to meet him in person.
I have.
What? There's someone you haven't met yet?
I know, right?
What? Lies.
Yeah.
You just fly to people's houses, I thought.
It's so weird because I feel like I've known Josh for so long, but I even got him something at Legion's Con last year and got a chance to send it to him as well as Yembo. So it was like, and we gifted it to Josh because Josh does so much for the community. So it was like a big thank you to him.
JB's a good dude.
Josh.
Look at those sons of bitches.
There you go. So good.
Man.
Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder coming soon. Foot Soldier.
Shredder.
Look at that.
Shred her. Yeah. Foot Soldier.
I barely know her, but a boom dish.
Look at that thing, man. That is freaking awesome.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, those Mesco turtles really did something for me, man. They got me inspired to create all sorts of stuff.
Dude,
that's great, man.
The line for that for me was that it sounds goofy, but the animated Spidey line that like got me going, what else could I make from that? Like how could I do this? So there's been like that absolutely horrible hobgoblin that they did. Like, and again, I'm not knocking it. It was fine for what it is, but like I did a new head for it so that it matched control art more.
Oh, it looks good,
and
man.
I do have a soft goods cape, but I packed it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm going to put that on Tuesday, and then I was like, where the hell did it go? I'm like, oh right, it's in my bin. Damn it. But Slacker Hacker says amazing. Stormy's found her way down. Hi, Stormy. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Come on. Yep. There we go. There's a Stormy.
Hey, Storm.
Stormy. You saying hi to the boys, huh? My bad.
She's a big girl.
Oh, yeah. She's big broad. He's my friend.
My big girl's upstairs. My Bernese is upstairs.
How you doing?
Sleeping.
You got to see Rex from Brian. Brian's dog is. I could put a saddle on that thing, man. He is huge.
Yeah, my 100-pound pity.
Oh, your baby.
He's a big boy.
My friend has a pity and then a Roddy, and it's one of those funny things of one of my friends like, oh my god, are you scared when you bring your kids over? I'm like, no. Like they're the two sweetest dogs. Like,
yeah.
Like fucking hell. Oh
dude, shit. Yeah, I love that thing, man.
That's crazy. What's the base on that?
Oh, what the?
I need 4 of those.
So this actually, I was genuinely trying to go a different route with this particular build because unlike Bebop and Rocksteady, where I literally spent $200 just on the bucks from the Cesare for the Rhino and then the 5K Orc and all the parts. So I'm into these figures $100+ a piece. And with these, I wanted to try to make it a little more affordable because I figured there's other people out there that may want to do builders and they may want to, have me make these. So how can I do it where I can possibly sell them? And so there's a company on Big Bad Toy Store that's called EdStar, and they've been on sale forever. So the base Ninja is all black, and he has the little belt and his little on the gi. He's got his little belt there and stuff, and the belt. Cut that in half. I use it for the bandana, wire it so I could pose it here. I made the actual purple stuff, and this is obviously posable. The triangle on the chest is posable and has a metal wire on it on the inside. I wrapped these two, wrapped the shins, kept the black clothing that came on it, made the bracers with styrene and some of the little stretch cord itself, Valaverse head, and basically kept this thing under, I don't know, like $85 cost to make. So like if I were to make these, I'd probably sell them for like $150, $160.
Dude, I just noticed the stack of turtle vans behind you.
Oh. Yeah, someone noted that in the very first 5 minutes of the stream. Actually, you weren't even on cam yet.
That's actually that's actually the third wave. The first wave is a interior floor, and in the metal. I ordered this 1/16, I forget. It's super thin aluminum. It's basically called tooling foil, and I have these presses that I made where I make actual scale diamond plate out of it. So I ordered more of that aluminum that I'm waiting on to send out the first batch. Second batch just needs a few highlights, and that's the third batch that I had for pre-order. And that right there on top is 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, about 23 vans.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cool as hell. Like I said, let me explode this studio first.
Thank you.
I'll just be like, hey, it's here.
What's behind the wall right now that you're opening up?
Kind of it's a catch-all room. Like we call it the library because it has a bunch of bookshelves that has our books and like board games, but like we have an inflatable like queen size mattress that fits in there. So it's also kind of our guest room and stuff. So this is expanding into it's going to be the studio, but like the bookcases are going to stay. They're going to move over. And I'm going to make kind of an area for like if the kids want to come down and read and like hang out when I'm working on stuff. There's going to be a table that comes in here so I can shoot in here. My desk is actually going to double in length. This is like a bowling alley of a room. So now it's a bowling alley going down that way.
That's mine. Yeah, just a long alleyway.
Yeah. Like it's gonna be exciting. There's a lot of plans, and it's gonna be it's a journey. It's gonna be one of those things of like, all right, like let's figure this shit out. But I'm excited. It's that thing of there's gonna be a lot of work to get it to where I want it to be, but I don't know. It'll be neat.
But it's gonna be yours when it's done.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, like the thing is like the idea behind it is, to be able to create more stuff. Like again, the thing is like I'm a comic artist and graphic designer by trade. That's my day job. you can call it a day job. I don't know if that's what I do for a living. And I do this also now, which is becoming progressively more of a living, along with
It's great, dude.
Fundraising and stuff. So
God bless.
Yeah, man, dude. It's like legit. I've gushed about this plenty of times on the channel. It's like, people are just like, oh, you're a small channel. I'm like, dude, quality over quantity. And I said, the only reason I want more subscribers is to grow the community and do more good in it. Because like over the last 3 years with the Extra Life Marathon streams, the COJ's raised $20,000 for children's cancer.
Wow. Yeah, what have you done? Right?
It's just like, that's just for talking nerdy with people, like,
yeah.
And to think of the people that have come through here, like, and friendships that I've been able to make through the channel and shit, like, that's fucking rad. Shaggy is asking if I have a Darth Maul inflatable chair in the library. No, the library is complete with that one. What libraries do you go to, Shaggy?
Yeah, man, I'd like to know.
Yeah, I have many questions, but yeah, Josh Brown, small channels have big impacts, right? I know I got some heat a couple weeks back, because I brought up, I was like, dude, I would love to see, like, Wade or Russ or Danny, like any of those guys, like, do something like this, because people were like, oh, but that would take away your thing. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, if it does more for the cause and stuff, that's fucking awesome. Like, that's great. And someone said that doesn't make sense. Like, that doesn't make business sense. I'm like, this ain't a fucking business. Like, this is fun. The whole purpose of this fucking channel is a conversation. That's all this is supposed to be. This is having fun, getting to know people. Like, and that's...
So I said, I told you this offline, like, hanging out with you guys is, like, probably, of all the shows that I stream on, that I've been on and stuff like that, I have some of the most fun hanging on here, because it's not a, how did you get into what you're doing? It's not an interview. I'm not on the hot seat. It's just hanging out, just chilling. And if people have questions, you throw it out there. But for the most part, it's just hanging out. It's not an interview.
Well, and that's been the goal of this, like, the whole time, is like, it's a different side of all of this. It's like, I hate editing videos, because when I edit them, I'm sitting there staring at them for like 6-7 hours, and I'm like, wow, this still didn't come out.
You hate your own voice, right? You're just like, oh,
goddamn
voice.
But I don't know. It's fun. It's fun getting people to know, like, makers and people behind stuff. Like, it's that thing of, like, legit, like, Damien, Duarte, even Tim, like, getting to know people behind, like, the screen names, right? And getting people to also see, like, these are workshops. This is where people are making, like, and creating and doing shit. Yeah, I was gonna say Josh Brown's been on here. People like hates all other shows. Noted.
Yeah, noted. Yeah. Now that's gonna be screen capped. I'm gonna get hit from all the guys. Well, you're blacklisted. You're never going on those shows again.
Legit, I got, like, I when I said the thing about, like, hey, like, yeah, I would love these bigger channels to do shit. People are like, oh, you fucking dunking on this guy. I'm like, no. Like, why is wanting to see someone do something awesome with the platform they have an insult or a bad thing? I'm not being, shouldn't be. You know what I mean? It's like, that's just, I think like I said, at the end of the day, we're a consortium of jackasses talking about toys on the internet. We're all nerds. We're doing our thing, and we're creating stuff. And, like, like, on my business card, it says creating fun for everyone, because it's like, like, at my tables at shows and stuff, I have $10 sketch cards that I'll draw whatever you want. And people are like, why are you doing sketches for $10? I'm like, so a kid can come up and get something drawn. Yeah. Like, I know it's not the most, like, it's
glamorous
thing, smart business move, but, like, this last weekend, I drew an NCAA linebacker. I drew LeBron Kobe. I drew the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, and I drew John Randall, who's one of my favorite former football players. But, like, there were these kids, and they're like, well, you can draw that? I'm like, I have a phone. I can look up that.
Yeah. Oh, I got needs a reference. Yeah.
John Randall football jersey last Zolocon.
Dude, the funniest shit ever was seeing them like bargain with their dad to get money to like so that I could draw more shit. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm not forcing these kids to come.
But you
up
know
with-
what? How many of those ones that you do like just to throw out there, and then people end up spending money with you because of it, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I've developed friendships with a lot of the like. Again, I've been doing that show.
Thanks, Josh.
8 out of 10 years. You know that, or 8 out of 9 years that it's been. Oh shit! You put the eye black on it. Yeah. Dude, I did like the old school too, like where it comes all the way down. Fun fact: the cigar bar that he goes to here in the cities hired me to draw a comic cover for him when he went into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's awesome.
So somewhere I have that original, but yeah, I got to actually go and meet him like up close, and I'm like, holy shit, your arms are larger than my torso, and you're like, this is fantastic. Like the only thing that's changed is he has a little bit of a belly on him, but I'm like, bro, you don't have to be jacked as you are. You look like you could bench press the planet. Yeah. But Jesus, which one is that?
This is the Sentinel fighting armor.
Oh, okay.
This is dice. Like this is metal. He weighs like 2 pounds. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
That's fuck.
It's calisthenics, baby.
This was $100 figure, and this is probably one of the best value $100 figures I own out of all of my like Mescos, Mayfex, SHFs. This one right here is one of my favorite $100 figures, easily.
Dude,
Joints are buttery smooth.
It's so smooth. They stay in place. They're not loose. The head like tilts up, so if he wanted to fly, he could.
Wow.
Yeah,
who makes this?
The articulation. What's that?
Who makes this?
Sentinel.
Dude, if you want a retail figure that has some of the best articulation out there, like as far as smoothness of joints and like actual range and stuff for like a really reasonable price, the Boss Fight Masked Republic premium figures. Like
the Boss
Fights and stuff. Like I know I'm biased. I worked on like the series that are coming out. But like I have the Lucha Bros, I have all of them that have come out so far, and like I don't know, they feel like import quality. Like they feel like I don't even know how to describe it. It's one of those weird things of being like these should not be this quality for this price point according to every other figure that I've bought.
Right.
Like it's just like the Conan figure that they did. He has this awesome range of motion. Like he has better articulation than I have right now. But like you bring it up and like I had him doing a Falcon's Arrow, like a holding suplex or a stalling suplex. And I had him standing right here on where Jack Kirby and Raphael and Mikey are standing. And I had him there just for shits and giggles. I'm like, all right, I'm going to see how long he can stand on this desk. See how long he can hold up another figure. And it got to the point that I'm like, okay, I need to take these figures down because I need them for comparison. And like I had to take them down after like almost 2 months. It was stupid.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. It always, it's a pleasant surprise, I guess. You know, it's like a $40 figure, I think, or 38 or something for their price point, and it's like, damn, like I want that kind of articulation in some of like, you know, the more like bigger retail lines.
Right.
I mean, Sentinel, like those what is it? Spider-Man, Peter B, as well as they're right here,
Peter
actually.
B.
Yeah. And let me tell you, love them to death because they're so smooth. But you're talking about $100 price, but
yeah,
it's so worth it. I for the extra money that you're putting in with the accessories and all, but the way that thing moves is just priceless.
Dude, the legit, I think if you go to like a mass retail setting, Jada's got that articulation right now. Like all the props.
Jada just murdered it. Yeah, for $25, you can't beat that price. I mean, yeah.
Even the monster figures, like fuck, that figure rules.
You want to know something? This is a $7 knockoff from Temu.
Oh, for real?
And it's so damn good for $7.
Wow.
It's so good. It's so freaking good.
Dave's looking in right now.
No, I was actually looking. I have the Ancient Venom and the SH2099 knockoffs. And dude, those are Mwah, chef's kiss.
I have the real SH, the 2099 SHF, and I'm mad as hell. I spent like $140 on that figure, and it didn't come with anything.
That was the thing. Is like the funny thing is I made a custom cape for my 2099, and I'm like, this feels right. Like this feels good. Like, and I got a couple jabs because I posted some pictures on one of the Discords I'm on, and they're just like, oh man, I didn't know the SH Figure Arts one came with that cape. I'm like, it doesn't. Like, and this ain't the SH Figure Arts one; it's a bootleg. Like, I couldn't drop that kind of coin on it at the time. And
well, the SH Figure Arts cape is just brittle too, man. It's just a piece of. I think mine cracked.
It's just a hard piece of ply. Yeah, it's not even.
Yeah, mine cracked immediately.
I took the 2099 cape off of a busted Legends that my buddy had, and I put 2 Reveltech joints in it at the base and cut off underneath. Nice. So I embedded those in. And that plugs into the port. I just drilled 2 holes. So it literally just plugs into the back, and then you can pose it. Simple, clean, easy.
That Sentinel company, didn't they make like a Wolverine and a Deadpool? And
the fighting armor. Yeah, they're metal.
Yeah, fighting armor. Yeah. They have,
but they're good, man. The metal's heavy.
10, 12 figures out for that line at least.
Wow.
Fighting armor, really? I only knew about like 3 or 4.
I think there's like at least 3 Spider-Mans. Hold on.
Of the fighting armor?
Isn't that the same company that did like a special edition, like a black and gold armor Iron Man or something like that? That was like a BBT.
Oh, maybe.
I feel like I've seen that somewhere, and it was all metal.
I feel like you're right.
So, okay. This is an older image. This is from early last year, but this is the fighting armor as of the beginning of last year. So War Machine, Iron Man, Deadpool.
Black and gold right there. The black and gold one.
Oh, wow.
2 Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know about the Deadpool. Yeah. I didn't know about War Machine. That's cool.
Damn.
Loki, that's sick.
I'd like to get that Wolverine and that Deadpool. That shit looks dope.
The Wolverine is sick, dude.
I want to say there's also a Magneto out now.
I think I've seen that before.
Because there's also Cyclops.
I'll tell you, if you can still get the $100 mark,
I'll be right
back. There's Cap.
Okay, Tim, I'm gonna pop you off and then just wave when you're back. He can't hear me. All right, he'll wave. Oh, I didn't realize he took off his headphones before I said that, so I was like, "I come back." Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's also a Falcap, Falcon.
New Captain, yeah.
Captain America, Cyclops. God, that Magneto's badass looking. I know you guys can't see this. I'm just staring at images on my screen. Oh, there we go. Welcome back.
You went to guys 2099.
There you go.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is that a wired cape? It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it go. Oh, dude, the Wolverine. I almost want to get the Wolverine after having the Spider-Man and playing with it. Like, it's a heavy figure. The metal.
Shout out to whoever wants to hook your boy up with a Wolverine, bro. Let me get that.
Cyclops to go with it. Which is kind of cool because you could have those be like the metal men that they had in Amalgam and stuff too. Like, see. Okay, so Tim, is yours legit or is it a KO?
This is legit. 100%.
Yeah. The KO painted heads are not good though.
Dude, mine wasn't bad. Like, again, considering that I paid less than $20 for it, it was like, how is this good? Like, it bugs me.
Armored Sentinel Captain America is on sale on Amazon for $63.
There you go.
Solid. That's worth it.
Yeah, dude, again, they're beefy.
Yeah. That's the stupidest cape. What a waste.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
a
even
waste.
put mine on.
It was a waste. Mine actually broke right at the bottom, but you can't really tell because
that came with the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, it came with the 29. It's terrible. And what was the retail on it? Because I spent $140 on mine.
I want to say it was like $120.
It was something like that, right?
It was like $120.
Yowza.
Because when they announced that, I was like, the shit you say? Like, I will stick with the Legends. And I ended up hollowing out the Legends articulation just to make it have a little bit better range. But that figure is a very nice figure. It is a very solid Marvel Legends figure, but it was a swing and a miss for me. I was like, holy shit, it's 10 o'clock. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where your kids are?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
You know where your children are. Do they have those commercials at you? By you? That was always a Fox 5. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you know where your children are?
Where your kids are.
What's up, Matt?
I always remember that and the egg. This is your brain.
This is your brain on drugs.
Oh my god!
Any questions?
I
learned from watching you. Okay.
I just remember being like, "But I want it over easy, you son of a bitch!" Like,
I want to dip my bread in it.
Yeah.
I want to dip my bread in it. Where's Louis? It's the guy who comes in and says his catchphrase over and over and over again.
On that note, I'm going to shoot around the horn. You guys plug where people can find you. I got all your social media links in the video description below as well, but please tell people what you got coming up, where people can find you online and all that stuff. We'll start down there with D Blake Makes, aka our friend Damien. Damien.
Yeah, D Blake Makes on all social media, and we'll be doing Legions Con in November. So nothing until then. I am just building. So stay tuned for all kinds of new designs. If you have specific orders, reach out now and tell me what you want so you can get it at Legions Con. And again, I will be featuring Josh Brown Customs at my table. So we'll see you there.
Yo, Josh. Matt saying it right there. All right, Tim.
Hey, everybody. You can find me at toy.chase on Instagram. You can find me at the Wayne Toy Show if you're in the New Jersey area. I'll be there this Saturday, as well as I'll be at New York Comic Con coming up in just 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
As well as Legions right after that, baby. So we're going to be doing our thing.
I forgot. I'll be at New York Comic Con as well. I'm going Friday. When are you going all 4 days?
I'm just going Saturday. Might be there Thursday, but I'm still just trying to wiggle around work.
All right.
Duarte, do your thing, man.
Excellent. Duarte_studios on all social media platforms. Instagram is the best place to reach out to me for commissions, any type of work that you need. I will be at Legions Con set up at my booth. I will have the Legions Lair booth set up. I will have the Plunderling booth set up. And Odious will also have a nice little dio of mine on representation and a few other people. So I'll have stuff all over the place, and I'm excited to see people's reactions.
Hell yeah. You can find me right here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is Chop and Chop. Wednesday is Grippin and Rippin. Tomorrow night, Griff Riffs. We're just going to push that aside for now because we're going to have an indie Kickstarter toy making all-stars stream. We're going to have 95 Warriors and Monstros on here. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, I can't let, I was like, I don't want to shout. The children are sleeping. But it's going to be super dope. Starting at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, so make sure to swing back by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You can find me on Insta at the Dave Wheeler, on Twitter at Dave Wheeler. I hardly am on there. Patreon.com/DaveWonder. Join up there. $1 a month gets you on the Discord. $5 a month gets you entered into the giveaway. Most importantly, you can find me at extra-life.org/participant/DaveWonder. Again, all that is linked in the video description below. I'm going to stop talking now because that whole sentence just made me tired. But yes.
You have it written behind the camera, right? So you can just go down.
But yes, I will be back tomorrow. But most importantly, thank you to the COJ for being a part of the conversation. Thank you for everybody who stopped by. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Duarte. Yeah. Until next time, folks, as always, be good, be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Good night, all. Oh, shit. One more thing. Sing it, Mike.